And now, another hour of music on your favorite radio station.
JoyFM.
On the air, everywhere. This is more of your favorite songs. Right now, right here. The music never stops on your number one radio station.
JoyFM.
So we're still on the touchdown once again with our guest for the night on JoyFM. So like I already mentioned earlier on before getting to play that Beatrice song, I love the catchy vibe. You know where you feel like at some point it's gonna get somewhere, then it gets you driving to. There's a vibe about that song. A very interesting one. But let's talk about what's been trending on social media. Let me just get to share something with you.
Going to do a good formal one. Kebi is our brother. And to some of us this young, I would say he's our uncle, Uncle Kebi. So we're just from seeing something that Kebi has posted, complaining that people are just sending him random songs, and he's complaining to say that's not fair without introduction. It's not fair and all that. Kebi show. Listen, the first thing is you should know is that you are a celebrity. People know you, so if they have your number, it is basically a trophy. So if you don't want that, you should be changing your number. We are not saying they are doing the right thing, but you have to understand that it is nature. It is in your job description. Okay? You're thick, man. So they have to do that. The second thing, Baba.
Touchdown. Helping you relax and reflect on the day. Reflect on the day.
But I'm undecided.
That have this habit of getting your number and just going directly to your WhatsApp with no introduction, nothing, and send music to you and expect you to just magically guess that, oh, I have to listen to this guy's music and get back to them, and because we have the time. I've got nothing else to do but just to sit and receive messages from 20, 30 people every single day of my life. Every time when I hear my phone is brrr, I have to go check and see what's there. And every time when I check is some upcoming artist that is sending me links. Some even send links, not even audio, links. I have to go and download your link, listen to it, and give you feedback. That's what some people do. They expect me.
Touchdown. Helping you relax and reflect on the day. Reflect on the day.
But I'm undecided. Inside. I don't want somebody like you. I only want you.
Joy.
Mtimo kapwanya si umamende.
The touchdowns. 6 to 10 p.m. Weekdays on JoyFM.
You got me some type of way.
So that's something that's been trending just in case you missed out. And Jerome responded. Should I say you gave your own opinion as well in line with what was trending? Kebi was giving his opinion on what he has been going through right there. Another new artist goes on social media and he also expresses saying you are a role model.
Yes.
You are a big producer who's been in the game for a long time.
Yeah.
You expect such things to happen right there. One question that I'd like to find out from you is in your own explanation.
Yeah.
Okay, you have been there, and people like you said earlier on, we started from Big Brother and how everything was, and how many people were inboxing you, and so much love that was coming your way right there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about upcomings. What way do you feel is the right way to approach someone when they need help?
It's a bit of a hard one, with regards to as an upcoming artist, because you feel as if these people are godly in a sense. You know what I mean? They're so far from you. It's like, oh, these people have made it. Mm-hmm. They ain't got time for me, So you try your best you don't know how to have the conversation with them. So you're hoping that by just sending them the music will speak for you. But I agree with him. Introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Jerome. I'm an upcoming artist. I live in, the Lusaka area. I've currently got 2 songs so that I'd like to share with you. I really like what you've done with that song, that with so-and-so and so-and-so. It really sounds nice. Introduction. I think also pick your mentor based on your sound. Whatever your sound is, if you listen to your sound and you sound like a chef, right? Then it makes sense to actually message Sheffy, and say, I really like your stuff. If you do, and say, I've got this song. Do you mind listening to it? Because if Sheffy, if it sounds close enough to what Sheffy's doing and he can relate to it, he's more than likely going to invest. You understand what I mean? He might even say, I'll feature on that. Or he might say, okay, let's see if we can reproduce it and you can feature on the song and I'll use it. You understand what I mean? But you give yourself an opportunity when someone feels you've taken interest in their lives. And that's the best approach. If the artist that he's talking about hit him up saying, KB, man, that album you just released, man, it's fire, First, you'll be like, thanks. I just got your number from so-and-so, and I'm hoping that maybe someday we can collaborate. Do you mind listening to one of my songs? I bet you KB would listen. But what got me was when he was like, I'm just going to block you guys. Like, that for me is like, no, you have a responsibility. That is a very selfish thing to do. Because if you as a gatekeeper, because that is what you are closing the door on who's coming next.
Do you call it closing doors, or maybe this brings back to the aspect of having someone to help you handle your social media? Because you can't even manage to reply to everyone that inboxes you.
After I learned from Big Brother, after I learned not to be, like when I was struggling and it got the better of me, I learned that, you know what? If I don't invest in these people, if I don't make time, you can ask anybody on my socials. You can ask all my friends. If they're going through anything, if I see anything on their socials or whatever it is, I message them straight away. Like, I've got so much time for upcoming acts. So far, about 5 people have already hit me up since I put the video out because I gave my number. I'm not here to stop upcoming acts. I want an upcoming act to come and change the industry. Because if they do that, that means that the art form in the culture lives. That is the whole point of it. The point of it isn't so that I become rich. If that is why an artist is doing it, then I hope that the world sees. I hope that the people see and stop putting money in that person's pocket if they're not going to look out for the people. It's like a politician doing work, saying he's doing it for the people, but he's living in a mansion and everybody else hasn't even got clean water. It doesn't make sense to me. You are saying you're an artist, right? You have given majority of your life to radio. You have played people's music. Now you are making music. And people like what you're doing. Take the compliment, man, and help the next person that's coming. Even if you're going to hit them up and be like, hey, please don't just send me music. Explain who you are. I'll take a look at it. Even if he's not going to look at it, the fact that he's humble about it and takes his time to even respond when he has time is more than enough. Or don't respond at all. If you feel it's too much for you, don't respond at all because you've got your own personal life, you've got your own problems. That's fine. But don't go out and say that you're going to block people because then it just makes me look like it makes it look like no one is willing to invest in the industry. And for me, that's not fair. That is not, it's not right because the industry that was there before helped you. And now you are the industry. So help the next people.
Let's talk about endless conversations.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I say hi, you say hi, tomorrow afternoon, how are you doing? Without getting to anywhere. Because this is something that we're talking about right now. I know someone agrees with me.
Yeah.
At some point, personally, I feel like some artists